It is 4 o'clock in the morning. Just gonna let you guys know that we don't have anything else better to do.
And make our last video
Make our last video for the day.
that we planned.
We planned to do this how many hours ago? I'm gonna go with like 5.
Go with like before Comic-Con started.
So like 12 hours ago.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't know how energetic this video is gonna be because I'm tired as shit. But we're gonna tell you the things that we saw at Comic-Con today that we're excited about. Yay!
And we really want to see him in the next year.
Yeah. First on this list is Captain America 2.
The Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier. That is my real excitement with this movie, is the fact that it is about the Winter Soldier. If it was just Captain America 2, I probably would not be that excited about it. Because that would just be Captain America wandering around trying to go, what the fuck is up with this place? I gotta figure out and get used to this shit now. That wouldn't make for a very good movie.
Random fact, in the comic books, Bucky is the Winter Soldier. If you've seen the first Captain America, you know who Bucky is.
Yeah, well, if you read the comic books and you've seen the movie, you know who Bucky is.
That's true. Well, Bucky's actually a sidekick for a little while, and then he goes and joins the Soviet Union and becomes the Winter Soldier.
Yep. Okay, next on this list, we covered this earlier a little bit in the things that we're excited about Iron Man 3.
They talked about it a little bit.
Talked about it at the panel. Ant-Man.
Movie.
The movie. I don't have very many details on this, other than some things that I saw in a live blog of the panel.
And they were talking about it.
They were talking about it, him smashing people's teeth out and then turning into a big-ass dude again, then riding in an elevator. And it just sounded awesome.
And Tony Stark.
Tony Stark had nothing to do with it.
Wait, were they talking about Robert Downey Jr. walking down the aisle? In
the
actual panel?
Yeah, the panel.
Oh, I thought they were talking about that because it was like right in the middle of it.
I know it. Because like
random.
There was the Ant-Man thing, and then Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
came
I was like,
dancing
is Tony
into...
Stark in this too? Like, what the hell? He's in every...
And then...
Yeah,
because Robert Downey Jr. decided to come, like, walking down the aisle with, like, Luther Vandross played in the background with a damn Iron Man repulsor ray glove. You got the next couple ones, because I wasn't paying any attention to this shit.
Okay.
I feel like we're, like, a news team.
Yeah, except it's 4 in the morning, and we're talking about shit we saw in Comic-Con.
Yeah.
The next one is the new Resident Evil movie that's coming out. I got really excited about this one, actually, because what this one is, like, they're finishing off telling all the secrets about Umbrella, and they're also showing the very beginning of Alice's adventure from the beginning of the outbreak. That made me really excited because now I get to understand what the hell happened, because we've all been wondering since the very first one. Next one. Oh, by the way, that movie comes out September 14th. It's going to be awesome. The next movie that I put on here is Looper.
Ooh, that was that one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, wasn't
and
it?
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I sort of paid attention to that. That looked kind of cool.
Yeah, what it is it's a few years in the future, and it's like the new Terminator movie. Kinda. They send a guy back to...
Suddenly, I just became interested.
They send a guy back to kill his teacher,
bangs
basically.
are extra fluffy tonight.
It's going to be a really good movie. They didn't give an exact date, but it's also coming out in September, so...
Oh, looks like we know what we're going to see. We'll review that for you when it comes out.
The next movie, this is the one I was interested in, just because I'm like a huge horror movie fanatic. This one's called The Possession. And basically what it is this man and his daughter are at a yard sale. Just let me explain.
Okay.
And she buys this box that she thinks is like a jewelry box. And what you find out is it's some kind of like demon that's trapped in a box, and it possesses her the second she opens it, and some really weird shit happens.
So some Pandora's box shit, letting the shit out of the box.
Actually, what they were talking about during Comic-Con is that the way they found out about this movie is the exact same thing happened in Los Angeles, and they had to pay the Los Angeles Times for the right to the story.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That shit
And I was
cray.
watching it, and it reminded me so much of The Omen
Oh,
and shit like
hell
that.
no.
It was pretty awesome, actually. Just the trailer alone was pretty great.
Alright, next on our list of things that we're excited about.
This
Oh
is
my
yours.
god. This is
It's
the
yours.
Uncanny Avengers.
The comic series.
The comic series. This is the comic books. Holy shit. This is the Avengers and the X-Men together. I was like, I first heard about it and I was like, the Uncanny Avengers, okay. I mean, I read the Uncanny X-Men, blah, 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 blah,
Which
blah.
came
I,
out in 1978.
that had nothing to do with what I was saying.
I know. I was just letting you know that the Uncanny X-Men originally came out
I want to hit you so bad right now.
in 1978. And that way, coming up the Uncanny Avengers.
The Uncanny Avengers. I just thought that this was going to be the Avengers and they just decided to do that thing kind of like they did with the X-Men. No, I watched the Marvel booth live stream, and they also mentioned it on the Avengers versus X-Men panel that I also watched the live stream of, and I see many good things coming from this comic series because it's the X-Men and the Avengers together. Like, how could that not be good? Or how could that be not good, you know? I didn't like they didn't really give many details on it, or else I would totally spill it with you guys. But the most that I got out of that was that it is the X-Men and the Avengers together, and it's just gonna kick a bunch of ass.
Oh, I didn't write those down, but since you reminded me, there's two comic book series that are coming out.
Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man Noir. I saw some pictures of it. He carries a pistol.
Dude, Spider-Man's gonna fuck some people up with
Yeah,
that
it's
pistol.
like really weird looking. It's really dark, and they put a new artist on it, and I'm kind of excited to see what they do this one.
What's the other thing?
Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
Was that mentioned today at all?
No, I saw it on Tumblr.
I know that you saw it on Tumblr. I thought we were covering
No,
things that we saw at Comic-Con
it
today.
just reminded me, and they probably showed it at Comic Con. They just didn't talk about it personally. It's pretty
Okay.
awesome. He basically is giving hits out on the Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, Spider Man,
I hope that Iron Man
the
tears his head
Punisher.
off.
No, he won't.
I know.
Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. He kills him random.
But then they still
Mess.
manage to be alive and continue their
Well,
own
you also got to remember
stories.
in every individual series, each hero's at least died once, but he continues on in a whole nother series.
I know,
Like
because
I
that's how
can't even.
Marvel rolls.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times Captain America has died.
Okay, moving on. Marvel Heroes.
Marvel Heroes. This is a new video game that is coming out. It is basically,
Diablo meets Ultimate Alliance.
yeah, like it's the Diablo format, but you can play as your favorite hero from X-Men, and it's an MMO, which is kind of exciting because you can start clans or whatever the fuck you want to do in your
Yeah.
MMO.
Yeah. Okay, next thing on our list of things that make us excited from Comic Con Walking Dead Season 2. I'm just gonna.
I've been following that shit since day one.
I remember when they first came out with it, I was just like,
I
this
lost
is
my mind.
happening. Um,
They're adding two new characters.
I can't. The governor and. What the fuck did you write?
Mich.
Michonne?
Yeah, she carries a katana.
Dude, that sounds like my name if I was from a different country.
Yeah, I think she's like African. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
Because it's 4 in the morning. Um, but they also said Daryl's brother's coming back this season. If you remember Merle, the guy who got his hand cut off in the first season, they mentioned that he is coming back within the first few episodes of season 2 with a vengeance.
Was there anything else that we were excited about?
That is it.
I feel like I was excited over a lot of things today.
You were, but you didn't help me write the list.
I
So I sat there and stared at
today has been
Comic-Con on TV. and wrote
today
shit down.
today's been an emotional roller coaster for us. I've I don't know what to do with myself tonight. Or I should have been in bed like 4 hours ago. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
All right. Well then.
that meant we need
Wait.
to go.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
We're signing.
We're signing.
We have to say bye.
We're gonna say
Shit.
deuces.
All right. All right. She's obviously sleep deprived.
I need to go
I'm
to
kind of
bed,
tired.
guys. We
Good
love
night.
you. Oh, don't forget, comment things that you want us to review.
Movies, games. If I have free time, I'll review
We'll
an app for you.
We'll
I
figure stuff out.
just remember I have an Android, so be careful on me. I
What else
think
I feel
that's
like there's more important things that we need to talk about.
from Comic Con
Just in
and
life.
in general.
We need to have a philosophy hour or something. No, I need to quit talking.
Let's just be done for
I need
tonight.
Alright,
Let's-
we love you guys.
Bye.
Deuces.